Hello everyone, so I'm quickly here to explain to you how to transition the topic of B2C for your newly elected VP B2C in order for him or her to be ready to start the VP term. So the first thing that you need to do is you go to ISEG Hub. So you go to ISEG Hub either via Expa or by clicking or by going to iseg.csod.com and logging in. Then you click here and you go to communities. So when you click on communities, you click all communities. And then you will see here ISEC in Asia Pacific, ISEC in Malaysia. So you go for ISEC in Malaysia, of course. And then you click here topics. When you are at topics, you will see here EB 2018. So EB 2018. Then you can see different topics again already, including B2C consultancy space, but now you are looking for this thing, EB one-to-one transition framework. So if you go here, you will find all the transition frameworks. So you just click on the one for your own LC. So let's say, let's check out the one for CU. Then you come to this spreadsheet, and in the bottom, you are looking for EB to EB B2C. So this is here, EB to EB B2C transition. Then you have our general parts, which are explained in another video by Somei. And then for me, I will explain to you how to transition different topics that are here in the functional competency. So as you will see, we have a total of 6, 7, 8 topics that are the minimum for you to transition in order for your VP B2C to be ready to start his term. The different topics are, so first topic is more focused on B2C process. Not all the topics are here already since it is a new function, but those things that you have been doing in the past that you should be able to transition are here. So first topic would be lead nurturing what? So the objective of this topic is for your elect to fully understand really what it means to do lead nurturing. So this means that your elect needs to have conceptual understanding of what lead nurturing is and why is it important to conduct lead nurturing. What is the behaviors that customers have when they sign up to Expa, and what is the reason for us that we have to nurture them. You will find here in the resources tab different resources. So the first one, for example, is actually an external article that explains why lead nurturing is important in any organization. Then you will find the lead scoring guide, which is a specific strategy that you should be implementing in your LC when you are calling your signups. And then you will find here also a short guide on what is intercom, which is a function that we are currently using at national level when your person signs up on iseg.org. So you already have here resources that you can read beforehand and then can downscale to your elect. Or maybe for this article, for example, you can give your elect actually the assignment to read this article beforehand and then to present to you what his or her understanding of lead nurturing. So the idea is to have conceptual understanding. They don't need to have deep understanding on step-by-step how to do lead nurturing in the LC, because it is something that we are currently not doing and we actually are developing from January onwards. But there do need to be understanding of the importance of the concept and why the concept is there. The same goes for Facebook merging. So you need to allow your elect to be aware of Facebook merging in the future in order for him to or her to adapt his or her strategies to it, and doesn't start planning, for example, for Facebook social management to go all the way up until next winter peak, because most likely we'll only be managing your local pages until end of March, let's say. So here for resources, you will see there's no link yet because this is output of the co-creation summit that was done last weekend, as well as the VP commission meeting, which will be happening tonight since I'm recording this video on the 21st. So once this output is there, you just add it here and you make sure that your VP actually sees the articles and also understands why different entities are doing Facebook merging. For customer centricity, is important for the elect to understand what it means to be an advocate for the customer in your LC. This is your role as a B2C. Just as PM, for example, needs to advocate for the member, you need to advocate for the customer. Then what does that mean? It's not just liking people, but it's actually adapting your strategies and adapting your behaviors in their LC in order for it to be putting the customer first. Again, you will find an external resource here that actually explains to you why and how you can be customer-centric as an organization and how that reflects in your B2C operations. Fourth topic would be expat knowledge. So make sure that this is actually a space, a part of your transition that you can be very practical about, and you can give assignments to your elect to go through expat, to set up routine for how often he or she believes he should check expat, which FYI is daily. You can give assignments on him or her to analyze and present data for you. So again, do this in a very practical way, and make sure to check the videos and the attraction planning guide that is currently out, where you should be doing your attraction planning already for OGV as B2C. So you can actually use the framework there and make him or her actually execute those tasks there, which is analyzing customers, analyzing channels, all things that have to be done through expat. So make it practical and make him execute this during transition. Timeline management. So Alex need to understand the global timeline for OGV, understand it from perspective of a global supply and demand. So you need to understand when IGV opportunities are being opened, when generally customers are interested in going on exchange, and based on when you plan your realization times, when should attraction be happening, when should consideration be happening, brand advocacy, and so on. Again, the links are here that show you those timelines. So go over it, and in this part of transition, discuss with your elect why he or she believes that certain parts need to happen in certain months. Effective communication is more a managerial aspect, but it also connects to us managing our customers. So make sure that you actually discuss how, as a VP, it's your role to be solution-oriented towards your customers. So again, you can handle this in a very practical way, and you can actually maybe have your elect call some customers, figure out what are the main bottlenecks, and then try to come up with solutions on how you would help this customer forward and how you would communicate certain problems to your customer. Performance tracking tools and transition. So make sure that your elect knows about performance tracking tools that are currently being used in B2C and also generally as VP. So how he or she will do PA, what is the department tracker, EBM meeting slides, any other applicable tools that have to be used in daily life of his VP life. For this, make sure again that you do the attraction planning together with your VP, and that he sees this framework. Again, the link is behind the camera here. Then customer flow. So of course, every VP B2C should understand what exactly is customer flow, what is customer flow implementation, and how does the funnel that we are sending our EPs through currently look like in your LC. So what are the channels, how you are attracting them, how is each channel receiving follow-up, what specific content is in those channels, and how are you converting them to the next step. So make sure that they understand the flow aspect of customer flow, basically. So those are the 8 key aspects that are minimum expectation that you transition to your VP B2C. From there, we can start off our L&D framework and make sure that your VP B2C kicks as this term. Okay, that was it from me. I hope everything is clear. If not, or if you need more materials for any type of topic or input on how to transition it, you can always send me an email on sarah.frans@isec.net. Thank you. Bye.